I'm with Peter Blatchford of Starfish Technologies. Peter, your main business nowadays is in advertising insertion of regional television. How do you see the solutions for these areas changing?
There's still a good demand for SDI-based systems, and I think in the foreseeable future there will be. We don't see that changing dramatically. But obviously the big move to IP infrastructures and encoded transmission, we're seeing a lot more interest in that area generally.
And you're coming up with some quite clever solutions in encoded material. The latest is your TS switch, which is a clean switching device. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing.
Yeah, the first product, major product we built in this area was the splicer. And that's a very complete product with a large number of capabilities and functions. As we've introduced that product to the marketplace, it became very clear there's also a need for a much simpler product, and that is basically a switch. The difference between our product and anything else that's been out there prior to this was that it's a totally software-based solution. It runs on generic hardware. It's scalable, flexible, like you'd expect from a software-based solution. And also we've developed some really clever techniques to ensure the switching is very clean.
Great. Last time we talked was at NAB back in April. Now we're in the run-up to IBC. Is the market different in the USA and in Europe for your area?
In our particular area, we've seen quite different requirements. As I just mentioned, the TS Splicer is a very complete product. Incorporates, obviously, the switching, clean switching, opt-out signal decoding, branding, graphics, logos, and an integrated ad server. And if you were new to this market, that's a very powerful solution. It means that you can very quickly and easily build a scalable solution with all the capabilities, or most of the capabilities, in one product. However, in the US, ad insertion has been around for a good while. It's a very established part of their broadcast infrastructure. So what we saw in the US was there's an immediate demand for a product like ours because there's an awful lot of hardware-based legacy product out there that's coming end of life. So that's great. That's a perfect opportunity for us. But actually, because people are familiar with ad insertion and they have existing systems, a lot of customers wanted to keep the core of the ad server element. And they didn't need that functionality in our product. So what we're doing is we're going to be offering a variation of our product without that capability and more sophisticated interfacing to other third-party products, existing ad servers, basically. Okay. And that was clearly came out as a requirement, and that's what we're working on currently.
Now, you recently announced an exciting partnership with Inca Networks in North America. What's that about, and are you working on similar partnerships?
Yeah, that's really important for us. Inca are a large established organization in the US. And one thing that was missing from their product portfolio was some splicing capability. So they've done an extensive evaluation. They've looked at what's available in the marketplace. They did an extensive evaluation of our product. They're very happy with it, and we have an agreement with them that they will be using our product in the systems that requires that technology moving forward. And generally with that product, we've seen a lot of interest. As we said earlier, IP transmission is clearly the future now. There's been an awful lot of interest in that product across the range of customers, manufacturers. And we see the possibilities of partnering with people to provide a complete end-to-end solution by offering our specialist area and specialist knowledge. Especially in ad insertion and regional TV systems. We've been building these systems for some time now. We've got long experience of building large, sophisticated regional TV systems. And at last, we're seeing in Europe a move towards looking at the opportunities that could bring. So generally, there's a lot of interest in this area.
Excellent. Any recent installations you can tell us about?
Yeah, we are just completing now, or we've just started and making good progress on a new installation for a multi-channel encoding system. And this is, we've built these types of systems before. We're adding, the reason the customer's chosen Starfish to offer this solution. There are lots of encoding manufacturers out there building good off-the-shelf product. Our product is software-based. It runs on generic hardware, and they like the fact that they're not tied into any manufacturer-specific element to this solution in its core state. And we're using world-leading encoding algorithms. So it's expandable in the future, and they're not going to buy something where it's going to become an end-of-life product. But in addition to that, what we offer is the ability to add additional features around that encoding platform specific to the customer requirement. And we see that as a really important value add over the generic encoder manufacturers. So it's a very large live encoding platform. We're about halfway through the product or project delivery, and that's a very important customer for us.
Just moving off to another area that you're a world leader in, which is audio description. What's happening there, and what are the latest developments?
We are world leaders in this technology. It's something we're very proud of. It's really nice to be associated with this type of technology that's really important and increasingly important, as seen now by broadcasters and governments, in allowing or expanding the access services that TV should and does offer. And our product's been around a good while. We've got a very sophisticated end-to-end solution, but what we've done recently is rework the whole product. So we've got much better browse media handling. Obviously, the type of browse media people are using has moved on from MPEG-1. A lot of people are using H.264, and we'll be using other formats moving forward. So much better browse media handling. Also, our product had a lot of capabilities in terms of multi-user installation. But a lot of our customers wanted a really simple standalone config, something they could run on a laptop. So we've added that capability that you can install it as a very simple standalone product. It's now a true Windows 10 64-bit application, so we take all the advantages of that. So it's a modern product now. And just overall a better product than we had before. So as I said, it's something we're really proud of. We're in the process of announcing that to the marketplace as we speak. And moving forward, we still see that as something that we want to be involved with moving forward.
And we'll all get to see that at IBC on stand 8.B38.
That's right.
This is the 50th IBC this year, or it's the 50th anniversary of IBC this year. What are you looking forward to most?
I think trade shows have changed significantly in recent years, and I guess I'm not expecting to see any major new technology announcements. I just don't think trade shows are the places for that anymore. But what I am expecting to see is some further announcements of M&A activity. With over 1,500 exhibitors at IBC, I think there's still lots of opportunity for that in the industry, and there are an awful lot of small companies coming up with very innovative product. So that's what I'm expecting to see more of.
I think you probably are right there. Thank you very much. Always good to talk to you, Peter.
Thank you.
See you in Amsterdam in September.
Thanks.